All right, shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America, first off and foremost. All praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Brother Shapaya coming at you again with quick wrestling through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. So let's hop straight into it, man. All right. Now, these guys are saying that they posed the question in Ezekiel 9 and 4 that mark is keeping the law. All right. That's not necessarily so. All right. Shalom, Akim, Akwabs, elders, bishops, whoever tuning in, shalom to you. So let's get straight into it, right? This is Ezekiel 9th chapter, 4th verse. And Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for the abominations that was done in the midst thereof. All right, so it says set a mark. So you're telling me the angels flew around, all right, for the men, to the men in Jerusalem and gave them the law? No. Let's go into the actual word mark. Something y'all don't do. Let's get it in the Hebrew, right? All right. The why, right? Desire mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. That's what it means, man. Literally what it means. Exempt from judgment. All right. So let's get some precepts. Matter of fact, let me start with the Psalms. All right. 91. Psalms 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So now we have the scriptures, we have the understanding. If we endure it to the end, the same should be saved. All right, so when all this bullshit in hell happens, Yahweh Shem Shai is going to cover us. More importantly, we're going to be beamed up in those chariots. All right. I will say, Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress. My power, I will trust in Him. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and the noise of from the noise and pestilence, which that goes into the nukes. All right. That's what we're going to be delivered from. All right. That's us getting that mark of exemption. All right. What does that mark of exemption what does that mark of exemption has to do with the judgment that's coming? Well, the judgment that's coming is called the second death, which is a part of the lake of fire, which is where we are going to be delivered from here in Babylon the Great and not suffer that second death. Okay? That's why it says, blessed be them who has their part in the first resurrection. All right? Which the elect is the first fruits. All right? He should cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings thou should trust. His truth should be thy shield and buckler. Because what? Knowledge and wisdom should be the stability of times. All right? It says, thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day. Nukes. All right? Nor for the pestilence that walketh on in darkness, nor the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh unto thee. Only with thy eyes shall thou behold the reward of the wicked. And that wicked is not only talking about Esau, it's talking about your 2/3 niggas, man. All right, we're going to see your destruction, and we're going to be saved from that destruction, which means we're going to be exempt. All right, that's what it means. That's the judgment we're exempt from. All right. Verse 10, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh unto thy dwelling. What else does it says? They should bear thee up with their hands, lest thy foot should dash against thy stone. All right. And, thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon, thou shalt trample on thy feet. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high because he hath known my name, which is another cut to you guys. All right. It says, he shall call upon me, I will answer him, and I will be with him in trouble and will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. That's the exemption we're getting. Okay? Let's get this. Revelations 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. So what is to come up hither? Us being saved, us being delivered. All right? Let's go on to another part of it. Where should I start? John 6:27. Labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for the meat which endureth unto everlasting life, which is this gospel, which the Son of Man shall give unto you. For him hath Yahweh thy Father sealed. So we're sealed with the truth. Only people that's sealed with the truth is the elect. Yeah, you can have the truth. You can endure for a little bit of time, but if you're not sealed with it, all right, just like the wicked has their conscience seared with the hot iron, the elect have their conscience seared with the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, so that's not going nowhere. Only the elect is going to keep this doctrine. All right. So it says, whom Yahweh the Father hath sealed. So what are we sealed with? Not only the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, not only the gospel, but we're sealed and saved from that destruction that's coming. All right? Let's get some more. All right, this is 2 Corinthians 1:21. Now he established us with you in Mashiach, and have anointed us as Yahweh, who hath also sealed us and given us the earnest of the Spirit in our hearts, which is the down payment, man. That seed of faith, that's where it starts. Okay, so we're sealed with it. Many are called, few are chosen. Everybody is not sealed with the Holy Spirit, man. All right, because it really ties into if you're the elect or not. It's not simply, oh, that's the law. No, that's not it at all, man. All right, because we're not saved by the law. You forget that. We're not saved by the law, okay? We're saved by grace, okay? Let's get some more. Ephesians 1:13. I'm start with 12. That we should be to the praise of his glory, who first trusted in Mashiach, in whom ye also trusted, after that ye heard the word of truth, the gospel of your salvation, in whom also, after that ye believed, there goes that faith again, ye were sealed with the Holy Spirit of promise. And what does that promise go into? Let's go back into Abraham. What was he promised? Him and his children. that they will inhabit that promised land forever and ever, right? Verse 14, which is the earnest of our inheritance until the redemption of the purchased possession unto the praise of his glory. And what's the purchased possession? Israel, and more importantly, the elect of Israel. All right? So that's what that mark is going into, man. The elect. Everybody doesn't have that seal. Let's get some more. Revelations 9:4, which is, check this out. And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of Yahweh in their foreheads. Right? Which during this time period, you had certain bloodlines that was going to bring forth the elect. All right? And hey, even some of those men could have very well been part of the elect. They had that seal, man. Okay? Which we have that seal today, the hopeful elect. All right, everybody does not have that. All right, let's see. Second Timothy 2:19. Nevertheless, the foundation of Yahweh standeth sure, having this seal: the Lord knoweth them that are His. So the Lord knows who is the Israel of Yahweh. All right? Not all you niggas that's calling yourself Israelites. Not all you niggas that's saying Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Not all you niggas that's putting on a garment are a part of that seal, man. Not all you guys are a part of that, let's say, part of that lot, if you will. All right? It says, for Yahweh knoweth them that are His, and let everyone that nameth the name of Mashiach depart from iniquity. Okay? So let's get some more on this. St. John 3:32. And what he hath seen and heard. Matter of fact, start with 31. He that cometh from above is above all. He that is of earth is earthly, and speaketh of the earth. He that cometh from heaven is above all. And what he hath seen and heard, that he testifieth, and no man receiveth his testimony. He that received his testimony have set to his seal that Yahweh is true. All right? So that seal ties into everything. Faith, understanding the gospel, preaching the right gospel, and ultimately, you got to be predestinated, man. That's it. For he have received his testimony. For he whom Yahweh hath sent speaketh the words of Yahweh, and Yahweh giveth not the spirit to him. Give not the spirit by measure unto him. Because Yahweh Shai got it all, man. All right? Yahweh Shai had got it all. Let me do this real quick. Revelations 20 and 6. Blessed is the holy that have his part in the first resurrection. On such the second death have no power. But they shall be priests of Yahweh and of Mashiach, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. What's that first resurrection? Us getting called up hither, man. What's the second death? That fire that's going to burn on earth. And that lake of fire really is America, man. Hopefully that answers your question. All right, so now let's go into Mark of the Beast. Right? Because they say Mark of the Beast is sin. Well, let's go into it. Romans 7 and 17. All right. I'm going to start with 16. This is what Paul said. If then I do that which I would not, and consent unto the law that is good, now then it is no more that I do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. All right. For I know that in me, that is, in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to the will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. So Paul just said the sin that dwelleth in him. All right. Matter of fact, Paul goes on to say, "Oh wretched man that I am." All right. So if Paul said he had sin in him, which he did, does that mean Paul had the mark of the beast? No. Therefore, that logic is stupid, man. Because we've all sinned and fallen short of the glory of Yahweh Shem Shai. When you read Revelations, it says, "Whoever take this mark ain't no going back. Ain't no going back, man." So that doctrine is bullshit. That's why the lesson is titled Bishop Bullshit, man. All right. So let's actually go into what this mark is. And it's pretty simple, man. All this other shit is just tap dancing. Revelations 13 and 15. He had power to give life to the image of the beast, and the image of the beast shall both speak and cause as many that will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed, which is what? That old Roman Empire. It's the same system they are trying to set up, man. NWO, One World Order, all right, a new currency. If you don't get down with it, then you're going to have to lay down, all right? And he causeth all, both small, great, rich, poor, free, and bond, to receive a mark, not sin, not fucking sin, all right, in their right hand, in their foreheads. All right. So what does this mark do? And that no man might buy or sell save him that have the mark. So the only person that could buy and sell is people that sin. That don't make sense. That does not make fucking sense, man. Okay? And you don't buy nothing with sin. Let me commit a act of homosexuality so I can feed my family. No, that's not how that shit gonna work. That mark is an actual piece of equipment known as the RFID, all right, which is going to be implanted, all right, which you got Mark, the little Tesla nigga, talking about Neuralink. You got all these, matter of fact, you got a big meeting that's coming up about this new world currency, man. So we all know where this world is headed, man. All right. Matter of fact, it says all, right? Revelations 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept my word of my patience. Same thing I read in Psalms 91st chapter. All right. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. So the Lord is going to shield us. He's going to put the spirit on us that we don't accept it, man. All right. Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right. That's not going to be, well, everybody just have sin. Let's see what you're going to do. Here's sin, here's righteousness. What are you going to do? No. All right. You either have to have the mark of exemption, which shows that you're a part of the elect. He that endureth to the end, the same should be saved. Or you're going to have the mark of the beast. All right. Which you're making yourself a spiritual servant to Satan. When you get that mark, you're saying Satan is my master, he's my servant forever, and I'm going to serve him forever and ever. All right? So you're choosing your side. And for you to teach other Israelites that is not what we say, you're plucking the flesh off. All right? Like Micah speaks about, man. All right? You're turning them to twice a child of hell, man. All right. That's what you're doing. You're scattering abroad. All right. And a Revelation say if you add or take away, the plagues are going to be added into you, and you're going to be taken out of the book of life, so to speak. All right. So when it comes to certain things, you gotta be on point with your doctrine, man. And we know they ain't on point with it, man. Because if they was, they wouldn't be spewing this, man. All right. It doesn't even sound correct that the mark of the beast is sin. The mark in Ezekiel 9:4 is not the law. All right, it's a mark of exemption. All right, because judges they tell us to rehearse the righteous acts. We're gonna keep the laws to the best of our ability. So that mark in Ezekiel 9:4, we can't even keep the whole law. So that can't be the law. All right, which therefore the MOTB can't be just sin. It's an actual physical device that's going to be implanted in you, man. And if you don't believe that, then that's on you. All right? That's on you. So with that, hey, I'm going to say all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Parkadash. Double honors to thee, all the apostles of great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Baba, Baba.